here it goes. Right then, I'm gonna hit the friggin' button then. So at the Alor's base, here's Soma and Sergei having a chat. Soma's given her an status report on Alor's recent thing. Apparently, Katie Mannequin has been relieved of command after her latest failure, and assigning Lint as the replacement wouldn't have been Sergei's first choice, but he doesn't want to elaborate unless he's like gives his biases onto Soma. The new unknowns that came through the latest Quake have got the Federation all worried. He's been given a special assignment that he says could result in him going on the front lines. Soma tells him that his son, Andre, is doing well and is loyal to the cause, but he doesn't expect that Andre will return his paternal affection anytime soon. But Soma's like, don't be too sure. And she says that she intends to accept the proposal soon. With that being a baby, a grandson. Her only regret will be no longer hearing the name Perez, which Sergei is one of the few people to actually use. And then so I was like, dang it, lady, you're a nice lady, good girl, hands up. And then Soma comes over and summons Miss Perez to the planning session. And Perez says that her brainwave senses assure her that Louise is crying in her heart. And specifically pining away for someone she feels she can never approach again. Fucked up. Fucked up. Marina's returning to Azerbaijan, as unrecognisable as it has become. She got a chance to see the effort the Japanese are putting in to keeping the concept of the homeland alive, and she feels she can do nothing less for her own country. Setsuno points out that the Japanese had the advantage of Zero showing up and breaking them out of their 8-year period of despair, but Marina hopes to become a leader just like Zero, but like a pacifist one that never blows up the floor or murders anybody. But although she and Setsuno aren't ever gonna understand each other in that terms, where she wants absolute pacifism and he's like war's alright, she would like to believe that both of them are aiming at the same result, for peace, and she can only hope she's got the courage to walk the path that Relina and Euphemia have blazed before her. Outside, everyone's gossiping about Setsuno and the babe, and she was the music major before she became the crown princess, and she loves that Setsuno dude. That's weird. They support each other pretty well, despite, you know, being complete opposites. But Juo knows at least one other couple like that. And Asahina here on the bottom tells Esther, this is how love always begins, seeking something in another that you're missing yourself. And then this starts off the secret crush guessing. Like, who's your crush, who's your crush, who's your crush? But Esther's all embarrassed about thinking about Crow. Yeah, she's like, Hiro, Tor, it's like Setsuno, like, who do you like? And you, Kiriko? It's like, what? Yeah, so she asked Chiba, like, who she's in love with, and she was like, nobody. And they're like, I bet I know who Callan's in love with. Callan's in love with someone from Celestial Being, right? But Callan just says that Saji is just a friend of hers from school and nothing more. Nya. Fucking don't do that, lady. Howdy, Tsuchiwaka, how you doing? And then Thierry at the bottom here explains all the info that Liu Mei has gathered on the Crushers, and it's plain to see that open warfare with them would be bad because they are real good at fighting and strong. And he mentions all the people they got. They got a lot of people, but we'll see that soon enough. They were Zexus members. The Crushers, they're good, says Esther. But Shin's convinced they can be brought around to the Black Knight's point of view, but Ogi's not so sure. And Esther's like, dude, you should give it your all in business and in love. And he's like, bah! And he's wondering if he'll ever see Chigusa again, now that she's regained her memories as a Britannian soldier. And then Rakshada gets on the phone and says that, yo, A-Laws and somebody fighting, maybe Catlaw, I don't care. Everyone get your guns on. And this is Scenario 14, Power Bestowed. Now I gotta go back to the previous stage because this is just the same fight as on the other route. So it's Shirin having a bad time. So it's Cadaron, their secret base is under attack from A-Laws. Lint's loving all this murder because he's a huge shit. Miss Katie Mannequin is like, oh, this is awful, but she's not in a position to stop it. And Lint brings up painful memories from her past, and he's like, you're a real shithead, dude. But he's been ordered to kill all belligerents, and he's pleased with that because he's a fucking lunatic. And Katie wishes that she'd never joined the military in the first place, even as she's forced to set the automatons to murder everybody mode. And Perez now understands why Sergei didn't want her to join A-Laws, because they're all bad. But Andre says, nah, you don't get my dad. My dad's actually bad. He would leave his own wife to die. And she's like, what? I don't think so. He's like, definitely would. He's a shit. It's like, I'm pretty sure that didn't happen to you. Just imagine that. But Soma thinks that this horrible assignment is her punishment for trying to seek happiness like a normal person, when actually she is a weapon. And then we show up. Doesn't matter who we deploy because we're getting loads of people anyway and I don't give a shit. Talking about A-Laws and nonsense. We've got to stop A-Laws doing some bullshit. Mr. Bushido has launched and he wants to take on the Celestial Being Gundams because he hates them a lot. And Aluya wants to get Mary. That's it. And everyone else is like, they're fucking monsters and they're no good. And Zero, seeing the atrocities being happened, declares that the world will never change so long as A-Laws exist. So we must stop them. So we're gonna. Do you get anybody good voice-wise, Kiriko? We got all the GundamGeass people back. We got a new boat with Zero in it. He did some fucking nonsense. But no, nobody good or cool has joined at all. Other than Setsuko, like, that's it. Oh, and Callum got an upgrade, she can fly now. And she got a new flight suit, and she's got boot socks. get that delicious lettuce. Defeat all enemies, then defeat the Guyana class carrier by 10 Force player phase. Sure. Might be a bit rough because we don't have all the broken people, but we got 2 of them. It doesn't retreat as far as I know. Smoltron. Fucking Smoltron! Uh-oh, incoming! Miss Noriega. Hey, it's the Crushers! And these guys are like, wow, Halos are real fucking bad, but there's the Black Knights and Celestial Being. Halos are sent in automaton to murder everybody. They're really bad. He's a bad dude in the head of the thingy, and he sucks, and nobody likes him. He's a big bad dude. Just you're being a terrorist, but this dude's a real fucking jerk. So we're all mad about the killer robots. These are all the new nerds that are going to join on the other route when we get there. Okay, boss. This is the new 21st century guy instead of Shirota. He tells Daigard to get their fucking shit on. Howdy, Esther, how you doing? Gaynor, Garrett, how you doing? Howdy, Camille. Hey, so they're like, wait, Setsuko, when did you get here, bruh? His exits all coming back together at last. Beautiful, we did it. Halos, little jets. Just as bad as the Siberian rail. 2 sword! My camera is damaged. Freaking guys fighting humans, we got bigger problems. Getting up here. Okay, Hallelujah really wants to save Mary, and he rushes over, and she's like, ugh. I'm Summer Perez, not Mary, you idiot. He's like, I'm gonna rescue you, Marie. I'm gonna save you from yourself. Fucking idiots. So many of them. Go already. Your head, Sakigake.
直ちに破壊する。ロックオン完了。最大出力攻撃開始。
Shit robot. It's awful.
元気よくして道険しい。それでこそだガンダム。ガンダムを撃った先にこそ我が命がある。進撃に時間が。
Okay, they get the go again. Unfortunately, I gotta take out the scope dogs because if they attack the wrong dudes, then I can't kill them because they're too good. And that's fine, the methods, so that's fine too. Thank you, Turawa. Jokers. I mean, he did like 8k before. Like, that ain't too bad. So Louise was like, Gundam killed Mama and Papa, I hate you! I was like, oh, alright, calm down. It's got to be a Hyper Mega Launcher on Jinin. Barak Jinin retreating. Oh, It's like, I'm not part of all this friggin' Halo shit. This is indeed the place to get ethics of good boys and robots. We're about to... Well, we're not about to do the good bit. We're about to do the last of the bad bit. Gotta blow up Soma's small stronghold. Fucking wild strawberry. It's Power 3D, baby. Roasted. Mary, why are you hanging out with A-Lords? I'm the Transam. Hey, boys. Setsuko's back. But otherwise, out of the supers, I think it's just everybody from the previous game. I don't think there's anybody new other than Tetsujin still. But we'll see all of that shit when we do the actual for real now. So it's stupid shit. But Zero did do a good prank where he went, "Hey Federation, how about as a compromise, you exile me instead of a full pardon?" And they're like, "Ooh, yeah, alright, we'll exile you, that's fine." And then he dressed up 1 million people as Zero, like, looks like they're all exiled. Yeah, this is the last stage of the shitty route split. So he's like, "I'm gonna get you, Mary." Grabs her and she's like, "Get off of me, Subject E57. He's like, "No way, I'm Soma Perez, I'm this Mary you keep talking about." And then they blow up. He's lost control. They fly away and crash and it sucks, but it's fine. We'll go pick them up later, don't worry about it. Oh, and here's Mr. Bushido. Yeah, he's fucking robot and he sucks. He's fucking awful. I hate him. I fucking hate Mr. Bushido so much. Oh, and it's Salama back. And better than ever before. They've got Wayne, who's a knight, and they've got a king called Uther, an emperor. I think he's just a king, but he's a real milquetoast dude. What if Asha was also a samurai? I don't get why he becomes a samurai other than he really wants to do an honourable duel with a Gundam and then fuck it. He's a fucking American dude who just then goes, "I'm gonna be a samurai." Like, he's just fucking mentally ill. Oh, and we got this new shit boat as well. He's actually pretty good as boats go. Yeah, no, they don't got that robot. Somebody stole it, I guess, because they were shit. Okay, that needs an attune from Aina, because she's the only person who's fucking got it. I fucking got this dude. freeze.
いただくオーバースキル 見たか僕だってやるときはやるんだあえて言うぞ覚えておけばいい
See ya, Mr. Bushido. Like, dude, I'll get you next time. He's like, Gundam, we'll fuck later. Mr. Bushido. That man. Yeah, he's fucking wild. No, because we don't got Koji. He's just showing up at the fucking last bullshit here. And then we're gonna lose him again, right fucking now. Like, as soon as we finish this stage, that's it, he's dead. Oh, Tetsujin died. Brilliant. Tetsujin, the world's mightiest super robot. Fucking idiot. Mega launch this dude's fucking dick off.
出てこなければやられなかったのに 直撃させる いけませんもう無理です
Lynch's mad as hell because he got beaten up by terrorists and he hates it, and the friggin' Crushers are fighting too. What a jerk. But then Katie comes over and orders the remaining troops to get the hell out of Dodge. And then another section of the Crushers get here and like, whoo, we did it. Nice work, everybody. And they're all glad that the Black Knights did the right thing when they saw what A-Laws are up to. But before we can have a big chat about how good we are, Trace shows up and says, "Howdy, Zexis, I'm Dude from Oz, Trace Kushranada, and I have orders for you." I'm like, wait, Oz can't order Zexis around? Like, we getting... Or, like, are you formally recognizing that we exist and shit? And he knows about Zero's secret invitation to get everybody all joined up? But, because it sounds like a bullshit trap, Trey's brought along the Russian grizzly Sergei Smirnov with him from the regular army. And, Jeffrey's like, alright, sounds good. Let's have a listen to him, let's see what he says. Because I don't want to alienate the entire Federation. The A-Laws are the friggin' jerks. And he asks if Zero and Mr. Sumeragi concur, and they do. So 1/3 of the team will stand on guard, and everybody else will help. 1/3 will help the Calon survivors, and another third will search for Hallelujah. Nice work, everybody. So here we are on board the Ikaruga. And Trey and Sergei says that, and yeah, Trey's like, "Oh, this is much fancier compared to the military vessels I'm sure you're used to." Trey's actually prefers such comfortable places, but Sergei's ill at ease, mostly because he's worried about Soma getting, disappeared. Trey's found out all about Sergei's relation to her and tells him to go join the search. He shares Sergei's doubts about Oz and Aloz and decided to personally side with Zexis because he's a good boy. And then as Sergei leaves, he says that he doesn't favour sending Soma out into battle. Humans should never be treated as tools of war. And then he goes, and then he hopes that Sergei will turn out like Quattro. And if so, there's hope that the Federation can yet be salvaged. But reality is seldom pleasant, and thus he's forced to turn to Zexis for aid once more. Meanwhile, Alia has found fucking Mary, and she's unconscious, and he pulled her from her wreck mech. He doesn't even attempt to tie her up or anything. So the first thing she does upon waking up is like, "You're under arrest, fuckboy." And then headache, memories start flooding back. And now she remembers the time that she and Aluya were in the same hospital. She was blind and mute and could only speak psychically with the quantum brainwaves. And Aluya had amnesia, but was able to hear her voice. So, they could just chat and become friends. And it was her that gave him his name, meaning praise be to God. And praise for what? For being alive. I'm Mary. I don't have a name. Then I will call you Alleluia, because Alleluia, thank the fucking Lord, someone can talk to me. She regains consciousness herself and apologises to Alleluia for everything he's gone through for her. And she reckons that Soma was a personality implanted to help restore her use of her 5 senses. A gambit by the Superhuman Institute. Keep funding from the military. It was cruel, but the two of them can see each other again. So it sort of worked out, I guess. Nice work, Superhuman Institute. And then fucking Sergei comes over and is like, "Hold it right there, celestial being!" Meanwhile, Tres Kushinada comes and is like, "Yo, straight to the point, let's fucking get down to it." As of 1400 local Japan time, the Old Zexis Squad are officially recognised as an independent Federation Army Expeditionary Force, and they can do whatever the fuck they want and hire whoever the fuck they want. And with full approval of the Federation, any investigation into criminal activities of Zexis members will be frozen effective immediately. And Zero just says, "That sounds a bit too convenient, to be honest." And Trey says, "You know what? Yeah, it fucking does. All the paperwork has been percolating for a very long time, as though someone forecasted this a long time ago. And the name atop the letterhead is, of course, Elgin Roddick." What Trey's has been able to figure out, everything was set in motion by the transmission of some sort of secret code. And that'd probably be the one that Zero used to reassemble Zexis. But Elgin apparently predicted that all this would be necessary, and that Oz and Aloz would go wrong, and even long before the Federation was a twinkle in anyone's eye. And Zero, master strategist that he is, isn't sure how to feel that Elgin is even better than he is, but that's it. Elgin even included explicit provisions that Zexis has the right of oversight and correction over the rest of the Federation army to be used in the interest of mankind's peace and welfare. So they can go, "Yo, Aloz, stop being shits," and then we can beat them all up. Even the Aloz have to abide by this, which basically means that thing we just did where we beat them all up, that's allowed. We're fine, no problems. And the commanders are like, "What the fuck?" There you go. And Trey says, "You're not alone. There's a long list of people, including me, with doubts about the wisdom of an order that puts recognised terrorists in charge of the world's military." And says, I know what you're all thinking. This makes Zexus as a whole the enemy of Aelors and my fellas, even as it incorporates them into the tangled web that is the army. And Zero's like, yeah, but that's fine. He vows to act as Federation forces to crush Oz. And Trey's like, yep, fine by me. I'll go tell Schneisel that Zero's the same man he's always been. And so, have you met Elgon Rog? He's like, nope, don't know where he is. Apparently he's real busy these days, so I doubt you'll be able to meet him to clear any of this up. And Sumeragi says, Trace, I ain't happy with this. If you see Elgon, tell him that this feels like we're being made to dance for your and Elgon's pleasure, so I'm not happy. She's already lost more than a few irreplaceable comrades that way. And Trey's, recognising the threat, just says, can you at least treat me as a friendly until I leave? And now Mary's explaining the deal to Sergei, and as upset as he is, over her treatment of all the stuff and the brain bullshit, he's not willing to just leave her in the care of Celestial Being because they've got a lot of his friends and comrades. So Ali's just like, hey dude, just fucking shoot me dead. Just fucking murder me right now. All you gotta do to do that is just never let Mary fight ever again. Never make her fight ever again. Just fucking murder my ass. And then Sergei says, yeah, alright then. Pulls out his gun. And then he shoots straight up into the sky. And he declares that Soma Perez has just died an honourable death in battle. Or at least that's what all the paperwork will say. And then he thanks, he's like, Celestial Being, thanks for help saving the shuttle that Mary was on, way back. And the only thing that Mary can leave Mr. Smirnoff with, a last message from Soma, says that she would have been honoured to become his daughter-in-law, but that cannot be anymore. And he's like, oh, that's alright, fine. I'll leave you in the void hand. Thank you, everybody, that we're all still alive. Bye. And then he leaves. And now everyone's like, oh, he was fine, yeah, he's fine. Lock-on went and found him. Brilliant, great. Two of them? Yeah, the lady from Alos, don't worry about it. His friend of Aluga's from way back in the past, don't worry about it. And now they're doing a catch-up of events on the route split, but we don't know what they've done yet, so we'll soon find out soon enough. With our own eyes. Dr. Hell's done some shit though. Now just waiting for Aluia to start with Mary. Boom. Lock-on did it. Yeah, Lock-on says they were kissing. A kiss! Poor Glenn. And Michelle gives him shit. And he's like, wait, you're Lock-on? And Michelle doesn't like him instantly because he's replacing his good friend, Lock-on. He's like, I'm the second Lock-on Stratus, the number 2, I'm his twin. But Michelle's like, I don't like you, dude, you're real shit. So Aluia introduces Mary and everyone's like, wow, you two are thick, wow, brilliant, nice, great, what a beautiful lady, what a fair maiden, thanks, Milena. And then Zero's like, the Soma Perez of Aelors. Welcome to, like, please, use your piloting skills for us. And then Kiriko goes, no. And he just says, this woman should be allowed to make her own choice and she shouldn't be forced into battle again after all she's been through. And it's like, when Kiriko's fucking saying that, then, you know, maybe not. And Zero's like, however, her strength and skills are incredible. And everyone's like, nah, dude, don't. Just don't. And Aluia promises that he'll fight twice as hard to make up for, her not fighting, and Sumeraga's like, celestial being with Alleluia on this one. And Zero's like, well, alright then, fine. And then Alleluia thanks Kiriko, using his brain powers for sticking up for him, knowing that Kiriko's in a similar position of not wanting Fianna to fight. And Kiriko says aloud, there's no need for thanks. And then everyone's like, whoa, Kiriko just spoke to himself. I guess he is human after all. That dude, my bro, he never does that. That's a rare display of humanity from the Stone Cold Man. And then Setsuko's like, nah, behind his exterior, Kiriko experiences every inch of every emotion as the rest of you. He's just, like, it's just on the outside, he's stone cold. Don't worry about it. And now our mission as Zexis is battle mankind's common threats, beat Oz and Alours whenever they do anything weird, and just be good boys for mankind. And we're not going to be terrorists anymore. Brilliant. Shirawa isn't having it though. He's got his own ideas of how to battle Oz. And so he's going to leave. And Hiro's like, leave everything here to me. And you go off and do whatever you want. And Hiro, like many members of Zexis, has changed a little bit for the better. But he wouldn't admit it. Meanwhile, Ribbons is mad as fuck that Elgin did this little trap set for Vader. And he's like, could it be that you've got a collaborator? Maybe when you're linked to psychically, the same way the innovators work? Ribbons doesn't expect Elgin to answer because he's drugged out of his fucking mind. But he says he's going to let Elgin's gambit stand. And he figures that irregular elements like Zexis are good for accelerating the world. And maybe getting rid of those shitty Insalam fellas for good. And he assures Elgin that he and Amuro will lead the world to the future that Elgin and Eolia Schoenberg wished for. And that he will indeed gain possession of the Black Knowledge. Kuro no Echi.